Good morning, we're here at Kincardine's water treatment plant.
We're going to take a look at how your drinking water is obtained and treated. Can't wait to see what happens inside.
This is where the water is drawn in from the lake.
So here we are in the low lift room. These pumps draw water 765 meters out to the lake. They draw it in through the screen and then pump the water to the rest of the plant to be treated. So the raw water comes up through this pipe where aluminum sulfate is added to help coagulate the water so that it's easier to remove any contamination that might be in it. So this is still the raw water coming in. You can see it's quite dirty. At this stage of the process, they add polymer to the mix and sand, and that helps bind any contaminants together so that they can more easily be removed. Here the water transitions over and the polymer is able to do its work. Then you come over and you can actually see kind of the clumps in the water of the sand bound with the polymer, and then that all of those particles sink down and we're left with our clean water. This is the splitter box, and this is where the water gets split into the different filters that are available.
This step in the filtration process relies largely on gravity. The water is pumped through a media, and as the water is pumped to the surface, any particles are collected in the box in the middle of the tank and filtered out.
So this is the online continuous measuring system for the effluent to measure the turbidity level in the water. This section of the plant is designed to give more time for the chlorine that was added to the water to take effect. Beyond these pipes here, the water actually goes out to a huge reservoir that holds 3.7 million liters of water to allow the chlorine to take its effect.
This is the chlorine room. From here, chlorine gas is pumped up to the beginning of the filtration process where it's added to the water. So the water is now fully treated and ready to be sent out into the system. These pumps are incredibly powerful. They have to get the water out into the system and up into the water tower, and they can run at 150 to 160 liters per second. So this is the brain of the plant. This is where all of the systems can be controlled from and where they're able to monitor all of the systems on a continuous basis.